So like low key, I recently just kind of made my mother-in-law cry.
What?
And we was at this like brunch. This is our first weekend in LA with Lana, and so we're just hitting up all the families and stuff like that. And then on our last day, it's Sunday, we're gonna go back to LA right after this brunch. We eat dim sum with all of Nina's family, and then I do this thing where I just set up. I thought I was super proud of this. I just set up, which I am, Nina's 529, which is her higher education kind of like tax-free retirement fund, but like for higher education. And then I was like, in my mind, I was like, yo, I'm gonna be super Chinese. I'm gonna like take care of this bill, which I oftentimes do for the family when it's like I'm asking them to get together. If we're celebrating something for us, or it's like our baby's thing or whatever, like the whole family is getting together because we're visiting time. I feel like I need to take care of the bill, or like, you know, it's just whatever. Yeah. I take care of the bill, and then, you know, we do the classic Asian thing. We're like, no, you know, it's like 3 minutes of like, no.
I hate that.
Which usually is like, that's just the regular battle. You just kind of like talk it out until everybody accepts the fact that the bill's already been covered. There's nothing nobody can do.
Someone sneaked out to the bathroom and paid it already.
Yeah. Classic move.
This time, I was like, well, you know, this is my family. You know, I'm going to use this. You know, we're close enough where I'm going to use this as a way to ask them to contribute to the 529. I feel like that's like, it's not common, especially in like first generation Asian households, to even be aware of what they are, let alone for an Asian parent to be like, yeah, let me contribute to this yearly or monthly. Like there's so many questions, right? So I go, no, I got the bill, but it's because I have a favor to ask of you guys. Right?
There's a quid pro quo.
Yeah, I was like, oh. The problem is I got a situation. I need you guys' help.
Actually. What? Yeah, I'm out.
I said they're intrigued. Now nobody's fighting to pretend to pull out their wallets. Right?
Everyone's just nervously putting their wallets away. Actually.
Yeah, they're all sitting back down. Sitting back down and just being like, okay, what is it? And I explained the situation. I'm like, you know, I started up this thing. It's 529. People are really curious and also really impressed because nobody's heard of this shit. The whole family, basically. Right. And then I explained this thing. And then the oldest sister, Nina's oldest sister there, you know, she's really funny. She's bantering back and forth. She's very extrovert. And then we just kind of get into this little flow where she's like, I don't remember exact wording, but something like, oh, you know, it's like, it's really good that you blah, 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 but like in a really jokey way. So I was like reciprocating that energy and be like, well, you know, like our parents didn't really like set this up for us. So I just wanted my blah, blah, blah.
Got it.
And I just kind of threw that, but it was like me and her conversation. She's older than me, you know, it was just banter. But then, you know, I just didn't realize at the time, obviously, my mother-in-law catches wind of this. And then
she was sitting there too?
Yeah, she's sitting there at the table. And then she kind of like starts going off on me in a very loving, but like, you know, like the energy just changes at the whole table. She's like, you know, we tried our best. Like all of us, we came here with the...
Oh, she took it personal.
Yeah, and it just went to that space. Yeah. And even in the first 10 seconds, I was so thrown off that I was like my first reaction was like, oh, no, that's not what I meant. But it's too late.
Just got to take it.
At that point, it's just a like, oh, dude, like I can see she's holding back tears at this table with the rest of her family. She's trying to like, she's proud of the situation. She's happy her granddaughter is experiencing this, but she's also like, she's maybe frustrated with the way that we're seeing how we were maybe being raised with the opportunities that they like had to go through and we didn't understand it. Yeah. And it felt like, even though like I've known her for like 10 years and I've been around, but like even though like I'm still kind of the newest in the family, it felt like I didn't see anything that she had like contributed, like her sacrifice, and I felt so like, I felt so bad. But there's nothing you could do. There's no defense.
You're smoked.
Wait, let her finish it out, acknowledge it as a respectful person, and be like, oh, I understand. Like that's it. It's not even like sorry. Yeah. It's just like oh yeah, I understand. Like you know, just take it. And I felt so fucking bad.
You got to buy her Birkin now.
But you could next time tell her that how much you appreciate her and the specifics that she did.
100%. But you know, with Asian parents,
terrible. If after he fucking fumbled like that, sometimes you got to take the L. Yeah.
Next time.
Yeah, that's all it is. You know?
Otherwise, you're just sucking up after that.
And then after you asked her to contribute to the 520,
That's crazy.
Here's your chance to not fuck up again.
Hey, I left it on the table, you know. And
wait, that's really cool that you the 529 thing, you asked the family to contribute, like her family to contribute. Is this a common thing? Because this is so, I think a lot of people will be like, I don't think, do you guys?
I know it was a contribution family thing. I thought it was just something you do and then you just set it up or whatever.
The thing is, you can literally, when you sign up for it, well, based off of the one that I got mine from the Utah, my 529, because it's better for like taxes and stuff like that. But they give you a gift contribution link. So you could just give that link to whatever, and it doesn't expire. It's just directly linked to your 529. So for me, I'm like, hey, like, I mean, no offense. Maybe I'm just simple like this. I'm like, during Christmas, Lana's not going to need any toys that we haven't given her, you know, or like cared. Like, she's not going to need some, like, especially from like, you know, it's not like our parents are more affluent or like capable or have more money or whatever, you know, during this time. It's like, dude, just save your stuff. But if you want to really contribute to her, like, dude, just contribute to this, you know, like, and it doesn't need to be fucking $500, like $10 once, $10 a month, whatever. Like, you have that ability to just.
You want Lana to never work a day in her life?
No. I just want to make sure that when it comes to, like, let's say she wants to do a certain thing for college or education, I don't want to feel like it can't be a possibility because it was on me.
But you know you got played, right? She fucking did all of that so she didn't have to pay or even address it.
This is the long game. She won the battle, dude.
It's like, she's like panicking. I don't want to fuck. Oh my God, I have so many grandchildren. I have to fucking put money into. Fuck you. You didn't think I fucking did my best?
Well, you know how it is. It's also the parents that you like will never ever need it or expect it from, right? It's almost like you look at all the like the cousins or the sisters and the brothers, and like everybody's got kids, and we all contribute to each other's things. We show up to each other's first birthday. We show up to each other's fucking 100th or whatever the fucking thing you celebrate, and you contribute to their birthday. They're this, they're that. So it's like when you have your kid. It's like, all right, motherfucker.
A $25 Tickle Me Elmo or whatever the fuck that the kids get these days. Like, imagine just putting that in a fucking S&P 500.
Which I know that's so like seemingly boring and adult, but like when you're talking about an 18-year runway, I'm like, dude, that $100, if you give it to her now, is huge.
I can't even tell you guys how many times I got redundant gifts too, because it'll be like Taika's birthday, right? So everyone goes to the same store. At the store, it's the same trend. So people will come at different times to come visit, and you'll have like 4 of the same exact monster truck. So this solves that problem. It's not as cute or as sexy or whatever, but it's a way more practical way where you don't sit there with like 4 trucks and you're like, what do I do?
Okay, so I think you have to exclude grandparents from this, straight up. Because grandparents get off.
On the actual toy?
That's what I'm saying. Grandparents can do whatever they want. Yeah.
But like they get off on like seeing the kid play with the damn toy that they just bought them. So grandparents should be null and void, like excluded from this. But aunties and uncles should be doing this shit.
I'm more like this. I've been in that situation where I'm like, oh fuck, it's their birthday. We gotta get to Target right before. We're already on the way. We gotta stop by Target. We gotta get a toy. We gotta get a card. I'm more like, hey, don't stress. Just put $10 in the 529.
Yeah, but the kid holding a little 529 card doesn't do anything, right? If you're a grandparent, it doesn't do shit for them. So, by the way, but the grandparent, no, hang on. The grandparent knows that by the time the kid's old enough to access this shit, they're fucking gone. So they want to experience the now of like little steering wheel and fucking gay little car or whatever. Like they want to fucking see that.
You're absolutely right. I'm just giving the option that people can contribute. And then ironically though, people feel
You're depriving people of the joy.
No, they're empowered. They feel like they're able to do things that like maybe is quietly helpful.
Are you speaking for yourself?
A lot of Asian parents want to do that. They want to quietly help.
Yeah, more long term too.
Yeah. They love that kind of stuff.
No, my parents wasn't fucking Asian at all then. Just left me with debt.
Wait, they left you with that? What do you mean?
To transfer the debt to him.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I didn't have.
Bro, that's...
Yeah, they transferred it to his name, yeah.
You know that's a Chinese. That ain't Asian. That's Chinese. Chinese people be fucking setting up their kids for future things. Like Japanese people don't do that shit. That's just very Chinese.
Wait,
You think Cambodians do that shit?
No. Hell no.
You think fucking nope?
It might be very new age Chinese.
That's some Chinese shit. You guys take care of each other and think about like investing in. You got fucking Filipino family members. I guarantee you they ain't doing that shit.
No, but they're sending money home though.
Yeah, but they're not buying houses for each other.
This is Japanese. Japanese tradition is they don't give a fuck. They do the dead thing.
They fucking make sure you're educated by beating your ass, but they don't set you up like that.
Oh fuck!
Like Chinese people fucking set each other up, dude.
Japanese
they like
culture
pool
is-
money and like they do all
Japanese
that.
culture is right before you die, you rack up as much debt as possible.
And you fucking die.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you pass it on. Yeah.
Cheny, do you, during your set, do you disrespect your parents?
I preface it first and then disrespect.
How do you preface it?
I preface it by saying that I am very grateful for everything that my father and mother did, but that doesn't mean that it's not okay to complain. Two things could be true at once. Like, I'm very, very grateful, but also here's the things that I don't find pleasant when I experienced it.
That's so nice.
Are you softening the blow because then you're gonna disrespect your parents?
It's not crazy. It's just some normal shit. Yeah, but that's true too. How I feel.
Do you feel like you're disrespecting your parents though? Because you know how they get.
100% if they heard it, they have heard it. But it's like 2 minutes of it though. But it's also the truth though.
The disrespect, they won't forget that shit.
No, they don't.
No, when Jason's parents came to a show, he didn't do his dad jokes.
I knew it.
Hey.
Do you think Jason Cheny's a pussy?
I told him, I was like, bro, do the jokes. DJ was like, yeah.
Go ham, go
He
ham.
knew it.
Roast his ass.
Let go.
Hey, you want to eat this real quick? Because you are what you eat.
Yeah, you eating the L big time.
Puss.
Puss.
Couldn't do it. Not in front of them.
So that's what I'm getting at here is all the time on this show, we kind of disrespect our folks.
For sure.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Talk about like shit that went on growing
The
up.
only one that's allowed to.
I really hope my mother-in-law's not watching.
But I go extra hard when my parents are around though. So when my mom was staying like with us, like me, Taika, Jiro, my mom were in the kitchen, like we're like, cooking food or whatever. I'll pull out like a spatula. I'm like, hey Taika, you know why this is your grandma's favorite? And you see my mom just turn fucking bright red because she knows I'm gonna start going into like child abuse stories or whatever. I'm like, you should ask grandma about this. And then you see these chopsticks, this whole bundle of chopsticks. Remember I told you I was tap dancing and then my mom threw fucking daggers at me? I wonder what these chopsticks are for. And I would just keep going in. I would just see my mom go, I'm gonna kill you.
And if Grandpa was here, there's a chair. It's weird how he used to throw this at my legs. While I was running away, by the way. What a good aim.
You know what? We
Bart
don't have
can't wait to
clocks in
slam
this
dunk.
house.
Bart can't wait to slam dunk.
So yeah, we often, I feel like if objectively our parents were watching this, they'd be like, this is disrespectful. But we're just also talking about our lives.
For sure.
But also I think one thing that I am doing now is that I am actively trying to repair it with my mom too. And it's cool that she's reciprocating because she's not the everything under the heavenly skies. Your parents are never wrong anymore.
How are you doing that?
So we work out, we try to work out instance by instance because she has we have a catalog of memories that we'll just talk about. And then we have way completely different perspective of how it happened. And we're trying to unlock things because then we'll talk about something in text and it'll trigger me or trigger her. And it becomes a huge thing. And it's like, oh, it's because during this time, this wasn't settled. And now this just kind of like triggered that thing. So we're trying to go back in time and try to fix the understanding between us two.
I feel like I'm good with my mom, but I don't think I need couples therapy with her, bro.
I do need it.
Yeah.
I just accepted that my mom is retarded. And that's when I can love her more.
Okay. Context?
I mean, it's almost as if like if you had a Down syndrome son, but you're treating them like they're not, right? And then they do all these things, and then you're just like, I don't know what's wrong with you.
He starts picking up a car one day, and you're like,
I don't know what's wrong with you, right? But then if you're educated, you know what the symptom is, and you know what's going on, then you just go, oh, he's a baby. Right? But then like I think when you look at your parents, you just want them to lead. You want them to be responsible. You want them to have shit under control. And
I just wanted to be human.
Yeah. And then you realize, God, like fuck, you're kind of retarded.
I'm just kind of mad because like we grew up with so much bullshit around us, like so much trash around us, and like just hoarder bullshit that 9 days ago I'm talking to my mom on the phone. And she's like, oh, Steven, I just have so much shit around me. There's so much shit. And I'm like, yeah, and you fucking wanted that shit. You wanted that shit. So you got to live in that shit. Oh, Steven, come on. All shit. And I'm like, no, seriously, like this is like you built this little fucking shit palace for yourself.
But it feels good to get it off your chest after holding it for like 30 something years.
It does.
Yeah.
But then she found my Pokemon cards, so she's kind of a genius.
Hell, dude, you came up big.
Edition Venusaur, it's coming home, boy.
See what happens when you stand up to your mom, dude?
First edition Venusaur is coming home, boys.
Go. We're rich, baby.